the Personal Space Pufferfish. And now, attention, a riddle. I am a fish that's quite unique. I change my size when danger speaks. I have no scales upon my skin, but spiky spines protect my fins. Some call me balloon fish with delight, because I can make myself so bright. But careful swimmers should beware. I'm toxic too, beyond compare. What am I known to do when scared? Pick the right answer if you dare. Maybe. I swim away super fast like a rocket. Or I blow up like a big round balloon. Or I hide inside a coral pocket. You will find out the correct answer at the end of the story. Deep in the crystal clear waters of the Rainbow Reef, there lived a small yellow pufferfish named Percy. Percy was a friendly fish who loved watching the colorful life of the reef from a comfortable distance. You see, like all pufferfish, Percy needed plenty of personal space to feel safe and happy. One sunny morning, a new fish arrived at Rainbow Reef. Stanley the starfish was extremely outgoing and loved giving everyone big starfish hugs. He had 5 arms perfect for embracing, and he wanted to be everyone's best friend right away. "Hello, hello, hello!" Stanley called out, bouncing from coral to coral, wrapping his arms around every sea creature he met. The other reef residents smiled politely, but felt a bit uncomfortable with Stanley's enthusiastic greetings. When Stanley spotted Percy floating peacefully near his favorite coral, he rushed over excitedly. "New friend! Time for a big starfish hug!" Percy's eyes grew wide as Stanley zoomed toward him with arms outstretched. "Wait, please!" Percy called out, but Stanley was already too close. Feeling scared and overwhelmed, Percy did what pufferfish do best. He puffed up into a big spiky ball. "Ouch!" Stanley yelped, bouncing off Percy's spines. He floated back, looking hurt and confused. "I was just trying to be friendly. Why did you have to be so prickly?" Percy slowly deflated, feeling bad about startling Stanley. "I'm sorry you got poked," he said gently. "But I was trying to tell you that I needed space. Not everyone is comfortable with surprise hugs." Wise old Wilma, a spotted whale shark who watched over the reef, swam over to join the conversation. "Stanley," she said kindly, "everyone has different comfort levels when it comes to personal space, just like how some fish like to swim in big schools while others prefer to be alone." Stanley's usual sparkle dimmed a little. "But I love hugs. They make everyone feel better, don't they?" "Not always," Percy explained. "For me, having someone swim too close without asking makes me nervous. That's why I puff up. It's my way of protecting myself." "Oh," Stanley said quietly, thinking about this. I never thought about it that way. I guess I wouldn't like it if someone forced me to hide in the sand when I didn't want to." Wilma nodded approvingly. "And that's right. The best way to be friendly is to respect each other's boundaries. Why don't you practice asking before getting close to someone?" Stanley brightened at the suggestion. He turned to Percy and asked, "May I swim a little closer to say hello?" Percy smiled. "Yes, you may. Just not too close, please." Stanley carefully moved forward, stopping at a comfortable distance. "Is this okay?" Perfect, Percy said. And you know what? I'd love to watch the sunset with you from this spot. We can be friends without having to touch. Over the next few days, Stanley practiced asking everyone about their comfort zones. He learned that the clownfish liked high fives, but not hugs. The seahorses enjoyed gentle side-by-side swims, and the hermit crabs needed extra space when they were carrying their homes. To his surprise, Stanley discovered that respecting others' boundaries made him even more popular on the reef. Other sea creatures appreciated his thoughtfulness and started seeking out his company. Even Percy became one of his closest friends. They just showed their friendship differently than Stanley was used to. One day, a group of playful dolphins visited the reef. They were spinning and swishing around, getting very close to everyone. Stanley noticed Percy starting to look nervous. "Excuse me, friendly dolphins," Stanley called out. "Could you please give my friend Percy some space? He's a pufferfish, and he needs room to feel comfortable." The dolphins immediately backed away. "Oh, we're sorry, we didn't realize. Thanks for letting us know." Percy gave Stanley a grateful smile. "Thank you for speaking up for me. You're a wonderful friend." "That's what friends do," Stanley replied, staying at the perfect distance. "We look out for each other and respect what makes us feel safe and happy." Word spread through the ocean about the respectful starfish and the brave pufferfish who taught an important lesson about personal space. Soon, other sea creatures started visiting Rainbow Reef to learn from them. Wilma often overheard Stanley telling young fish, "Before you get close to someone, just remember the pufferfish protocol. Ask, wait, and respect. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Percy and Stanley's friendship showed everyone that you don't need physical closeness to have a close friendship. What matters most is understanding and respecting each other's comfort zones. From that day on, Rainbow Reef became known as a place where everyone's personal space was respected, and every sea creature could feel safe to be themselves. And it all started because a pufferfish was brave enough to set boundaries, and a starfish was kind enough to listen and learn. The end. And now the correct answer to the riddle. The answer is, I'd blow up like a big round balloon. When pufferfish feel threatened, they can quickly swallow water or air to inflate their bodies, making them look much bigger and more intimidating to predators. While they can swim and do hide sometimes, their most famous defense mechanism is their ability to puff up. Hope you enjoyed it.